this session. Of course, there has been quite a lot of confusion and so forth. As you know, for anything that you start, I think within an area that doesn't have, proper reforms to start with, I think you can see that the confusion, starts first, and then later on, as we put things in place, things will be put to right. As well, I think we have to be honest as well as we discuss within NERA. We shouldn't, I think, push on the problem to the police have done this and so forth. We have to be transparent and honest, which is what we are asking ourselves, to present before the country itself and asking it to, actually perform in that accord. I think, to my understanding, transparency is what I need to prefer and give to others and actually ask of it of others. From my understanding as well, I think it's the issue of us having to notify the police within time and expected dates and time and so forth. So we don't want to give you not a very negative picture in regards to our police. They do their job, and these are things that are there as well. These are the policies that are there that we have to abide by until such time as NERA that we have notified that there are gaps there, there is a shortfall there, this is how it's supposed to be done. Is it necessary for MOPA to still exist? This is what we are all here for. So as we talk about NERA, we have to be open and honest, and not just say ZANU-PF has done this, and not just say the police have stopped us, and not just say we have to look on our side as well, to say, have we followed the proper pathway that is expected of that? Yes, so in this case, I don't think it's the police, I think it's our fault.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, yeah. So as we gather here as NERA, I would like to applaud everybody who is coming today. Of course, there are others who are on their way, so we'll give them time to come in. But then we have held every movement or any projection of what is to be done in regards to NERA. I'm sure you've heard President Muyenziwa talking about the constitution, the policies for NERA. What we did is we waited for the Bulawayo branch to actually come in and sign the documentation, so that when we are one, then we can forge forward as one, whereby we're all on the same page on what it is that we're doing as NERA. So we do not believe in leaving the Bulawayo constituency behind. That's why we are here. That's why the executive is all here to see if we can support each other and come up with a proper direction when it comes to NERA. When we talk about NERA, we are talking about a framework that we need to put in place. This is an electoral framework that needs to be put in place that can confer with the legal framework that is there. When we talk about the Zimbabwe Constitution, what we're talking about here is returning to constitutionalism. That's what we are here for, trying to unpick each and every issue that we have during the electoral process to see how we can come up with a legal framework that can change the constitution. What we're looking to do is to look at the electoral process, the legal framework of that, and see if we can give guidance to the constitution, obviously with the assistance of President Muyenziwa here, who is quite well versed in how the constitution was written. We are trying to look at, okay, can we review the constitution, not the whole of it, but in some parts that have been laid out within the SADC report. Not only the SADC, I'm sure there's too many things that have been put on the list. I think the delimitation process is one of them. Those are issues that were found to be very wanting when it came to the electoral process. These are some of the things that we're trying to look at, the issue of the PR system and so forth. So as we talk as NERA, these are some of the things that we need to understand, that we are here as one, including ZANU-PF as well, including the main opposition party, CCC, and all the other opposition parties that are here. So as NERA, we need to understand that we are a neutral party that is there on behalf of the country to see how we can forge forward and come up with a unanimous legal framework that actually make Zimbabwe push forward and forge forward economically as well as politically. So I thank you all for coming here to share this unanimous agreement so that Zimbabwe can be better again. Thank you.